You know what I noticed, because I can see the camera thing over here? I have fat people arms. I'm a fat person, but I don't like... My arms look very skinny to me. But to anybody that's looking at this thing, I can tell, because I have such tiny little hands, that it looks like they get thicker as they go up. They don't. They're just tiny little twigs.
The camera adds 10 pounds, remember?
Exactly. Yeah, but why do my arms?
It's chosen to you.
Why do my arms?
I can't see the rest of you except your head. You want a fat head?
I already have that.
Rob, it's okay. You have baby hands.
What you should have said is, Rob, it's okay, all of you's fat. So it doesn't matter if they think your arms are fat.
It's all proportional.
It's all proportionate. You're one big tub of sand.
You're not a tub of sand.
Tub is not... There's no flattering way to describe anything with a tub, right?
Not really.
If you have a tub of something, it's by definition too much.
Well, I don't know. If you have a tub of butter, it sounds like you're having a pretty good life.
It still sounds like way too much butter. And it's not, because what you buy it.
Just say you buy a tub of...
tiny tubs.
Yeah. But doesn't it... You say, like, tub of butter, you mean like, whoa.
Sure?
Yeah. I don't know. I've got to watch my weight. I'm not sure about a tub of butter.
A whole tub of it. No, I just...
Needs to get a tub of butter and small Coke and fries.
It's a small Coke and fries. It's like a tincture. A tincture is the opposite thing. Regardless of how large your tincture is, it smells like the tiniest amount that's ever been created.
What do you get a tincture of these days?
I don't know. I don't know. Like alternative medicine, probably.
I thought that was diluted.
Yeah, here's a tincture of onion water.
Oh gosh. You can really...
I don't know. They're basically giving you a magic potion anyway. They may as well
may as well use the lingo.
Sounds more authentic that way. This is a tincture of eye of newt and toe of frog.
So does that mean you ground it up at that point?
I don't know how witches do what they do, Sarah.
Pagan. Or
if you're a witch, leave a comment and tell us what alternative medicine you would use to cure Sarah's inability to drive.
Oh, shut up! I can drive just fine. How many road trips has he been on with me?
He used to be much taller. He lost both his feet in the last one.
Oh my goodness.
And three spaces in his spine. I know they're called vertebrae. I said spaces. I don't know.
You thought it right.
Sometimes when you're talking, at least for me, I don't really think before I speak. So
I've never noticed that. Really?
Shut up.
If you think that Sarah thinks before she speaks, leave a comment down below.
Shut up. You shut up. You're calling the kettle black over here, sir.
Don't make it a race thing. You and I, especially in this light, look extremely pale.
Me too.
Based on the side that we're on.
I know.
Alex
does. I've got the darker tones.
He's got the shadow on him.
He's like a man living in shadow. Whereas I look like a man that's been shined.
And my beard looks darker over here too.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like it only adds.
Like blonde baby beard over here.
Oh, Robbie, it's not so blonde anymore. It used to be peach fuzz.
Yeah, well, yeah, now it's gray. So.
That's just because you're old.
It's okay. People, my family keeps telling me that I have gray in my beard too.
Why is that like? Why is?
Probably because
and it's every other day too, and I'm like, did you forget? Because I didn't forget.
Hey, you know you're getting older. You're like, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm aware.
I knew this.
I'm not Benjamin Button, last I checked.
I got reverse Benjamin Button.
Oh my gosh. I'm a reverse Benjamin Button. That was said unironically by this man over here one day. It made sense in context. I don't remember the context.
It did make sense in context.
I don't remember the context, but it did make sense in context.
Why do they... Is that like is that your family's way of like criticizing it? Do they dislike it?
I'm unsure. They're just like, oh, Alex, did you know? And they look kind of happy when they say it, so I'm never entirely sure how to react.
Cruelty, they're like, he's getting closer to death.
He'll be like one of us soon.
The spell is working. He'll be jaded and old.
Although, to be fair, why is finding gray hairs on people always that, like, you have a gray hair? Like, have you ever noticed that that's become the, oh my gosh, you have a gray hair?
Well,
like, like that weird vindictive thing. Like,
Well, see, for me, I never really experienced that because I started graying at like 13. At which point it was kind of fair.
yeah.
So it was like, what the hell's wrong with you? Are you eating?
You okay?
Yeah, let's see. Are you malnourished? Because I did have that similar experience when I started going bald. Like, every other person has to mention it to you, and you're like, really? I had no idea. I've never looked in the mirror.
Yeah. How did you know you're losing hair?
Yeah, like, no, it doesn't come out in clumps every time I went there. I'm like, ah! Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, no, there's definitely like it's sad.
It is kind of sad. It's a weird
Whatever, dude. As you get older, you just got to find other things. Like, I'm sure, like, when I worked at the old people's home, there was probably things like the old lady's like, Thelma, you know, your tits are 2 inches closer to the ground. And they're all just like, wow, what a weird personal.
It's like once you're old and your hair is already all changed color, they got to find something.
They got to find something to hit her on. You're like, geez, leave her alone. Leave Dorothy alone.
What did she ever do to you?
She was born in 1902.
That's another thing that'll be weird, because eventually, as our generation ages, right now we think of old people like, oh, Dorothy's an old person's name, but eventually things just like Sarah or Jennifer or Alex.
That is interesting, yeah, because like I have not met a single person in my generation named Dorothy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to
I've
happen.
not seen it. Or Martha.
And, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Martha.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to be the name where people are like, oh, he's old?
That's an old
No one's
person.
called. I'll tell you what, everyone's going to be named Khaleesi and Daenerys.
Right.
In the future.
And
yeah,
Leaf.
that's what's gonna happen.
And Leaf. Yeah.
You're
Or
like,
Apple.
Apple, yeah.
Robert. Oh,
Robert,
he's an
holy
old
shit.
man.
Dude's ancient. He was born before the turn of the millennium.
Oh my
their
goodness.
grandpa. Did they have dinosaurs back then? And I'm like, what?
What are dinosaurs?
Yeah, I'll be like, never heard of them. Those were tricks by the devil. I think that I'll just get insane as I go. I'll take on views that aren't completely. Actually, what am I doing? I'm just describing old people already.
Robbie, no!
I'm just take on views that are completely unacceptable. What is she doing marrying that man of a slightly different color? Like, that's just what happens now.
Yeah.
It's not really any different.
So no, just no, just no.
It's true. That's the other thing. It's going to be viewed that people are going to be like, you can't, I don't know what it's going to be like. You can't say that. You can't say banana.
Oh yeah. What word that is completely meaningless?
It's going to be like
sudden...
way heard. I'm not saying it's too PC. I'm saying we have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, because it's fine now, but then somehow in the future it's come to take on a second meaning.
Right.
And none of us understand why.
It'll be just like, oh, your friend there's a redhead. They'll be like, oh,
exactly.
Grandpa. You can't say that.
You're like, what?
He's crimson hair. What?
What?
Why can't I call him a redhead? That's their word.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Who am I kidding? If they tell me I can't say redhead, I'm gonna fucking double down. I'll find out the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
They're like, forget those soulless gingers. I'm like, whoa.
Oh my gosh.
You can't invite grandpa to parties anymore. Maybe that's why old people like slowly stay racist even when they should know better. They're like, I'm gonna die soon anyway. I don't care.
I don't care.
It's like, I know it's completely unacceptable, but I refuse to change.
Yeah. It takes too long at this point.
They're like, oh god, change my worldview.
Sounds like effort. I need to eat.
Yeah. They're like, I have to pick something that won't make me throw up and poop out green. And that takes a very long time.
Mostly because I can't see well.
Mostly 'cause I have no idea what's in here. And every day I wake up, I think I'm in someone else's hole.
That's great.
Yeah. Life is one great mystery.